And this position was given for like 7 minutes break. Okay, so what's your solution? I'll not spend much time on this because this was, spontaneous. It's not related to our topic today. So knight c3 is the right move, but I go king a1. Now what? Okay, some check, doesn't matter. I'm playing king b2. Next what? You give a check, I play this. Now, okay, check, I go here. Queen b2 check, I play king e1. Queen c1, okay. King f2. Yeah, queen d2. King f3. Queen d5, again king f2. And king runs. Knight d1, maybe this. And then the king escapes. It's amazing how the king escaped from all the way. Oh, this check we have still here. So until here, it was all good. Knight c3 check is right. This is right, right. Here the move is knight d1 check. It's a tricky move. You cannot go to any of this square because of this check, which means you have two squares. These two. If you go here, which is the strongest move, we will play yeah, some checks, let's say. Even here. You would eventually come to this position because this is knight e3. So you'll eventually come to this position, and then again there is a trick. What is black playing here? Sorry, why not king c5? No, wait. You are right. No, I have to give this check. Sorry. This check. If you come here, queen b2, it's the transposition. This we will see anyways. You cannot go here because of this. So the only other square is here. And now I have, what do I have? I have this check. If you play this again here, king e4. Now there is an important move, but tough move. Yeah, king e4 initial is also the same. Yeah, the thing is queen c6, it is tempting, but queen c6 is a mistake because king d3, and again it's a stalemate. And that brings to your question of what happens if I play king e4 here. It's the same. You can play king e4 here, or you can play king e4 here. Anyway, I'm giving queen d4 check. Once again, you cannot go here because of this. And finally, I'm picking up the queen when there is no stalemate. However, if black wants to be tricky, black would play this. And then after this check, not to play king f4, but to play king e2. Queen b2 check and king d3. And then white has this ridiculous move, queen b3 check. So queen g2 is stalemate. That's the point. So queen b3 check. King moves. Queen a2 check. What changed? What changed here? Exactly. Knight b2 check. Now if here there is this, king e3, knight c4 check, knight e5 check, and finally picking up the queen. It's a very difficult problem. But also imagine I give this problem in 1 second. Knight c3, it's winning. The queen is gone. Well, yes, queen is gone. Best of luck. All right, let's do let's get back to our class. So what is today's topic? Today's topic is, I think, playing against pieces, right? Yeah. Okay, let's do um, one of my recent game. So my opponent played Caro-Kann, and every opening. Let me go slightly offbeat from the actual topic. Um, every opening will have its own reasoning, and every move will have some sort of an explanation. And I want everybody, no matter what you play, whether your first move is e4, knight f3, c4, or after you play French, or after e4, if you're playing French, or e5 or Sicilian, I want everybody to understand why you are playing what you are playing. Like, think even from a very basic point of view. Like in a game of chess, okay, we of course we are going for the king. And if this is a war game, right? So, okay, there are like elephants, horses, and so on. Because okay, chess was also invented as the legend goes. Yeah, like chess was invented in India, and back in the days, the war used to happen where elephants and horses would take part. Even if you look at the rook, it has got a shape of castle, so like some sort of a fortress. And initially, it's actually quite funny that in India, uh, we don't call it a queen. It's wazir or minister, basically. In Bengali, we call mantri. No, we don't call it Rani. Rani is very recent term. It was never Rani, it was wazir. And in Bengali, we call mantri, which means minister, basically. And it also makes a lot of sense that minister is the most powerful, taking all the decisions and everything. And king is not that powerful initially. We have to protect it. But when the game traveled to West, there the queen was in power. So then it became queen. And the queen was the most powerful piece. In Indian chess rule, the pawns were not going through squares. Did you know this? Like pawn used to go one square. And also not every pawn would promote to queen. Only these two pawns could become queen. These will become bishop. These will become knights. And these will become rooks. And also some funny rules. Like for example, one of the most funny rule, and also to some extent illogical rule for me in chess, is stalemate. I never understood this. Like, imagine black has only king, nothing else. And I have all the pieces, and your king is stuck somewhere on h8. I have queen on g6, and I have all the pieces. Why the game should end in a draw? There is no reason, right? Like, black should resign, ideally. Logically speaking, black should resign. But again, it's a war game, and it's like, you're not supposed to, you're supposed to show some mercy. Yeah, chaturanga. So basically, there were many strategies. Now, why I am saying all of this in a class? Uh, Forget the chess, the rules of chess for a while, like completely. Just delete all your knowledge, and let's apply some common sense. Like if this was really a war, and some of your pieces are very strong, and this is here are the enemies. Yeah, there are like so many soldiers and pieces. This guy has to be protected. Now, tell me something. Does it make any sense? I'm not talking about the game of chess. I'm talking if this was a war thing. Would you send your strongest piece, you know, as quickly as possible into enemy's camp? Will you try to do this? It doesn't make sense, right? So, what do? We want to capture center. And again, why we want to capture center? Even once again, if this was a war game, if I start to attack from a side, I will not get enough space. Even in a field, right? You would want to go for the central attack. Now, let's start. Let's try to understand the reasoning behind the moves. I am playing e4. I want to control the center. Given a choice, my next move will be d4. I will develop my pieces, everything towards center. I would like to protect my king. And usually the queen and rooks, I would like to keep as far as possible, maybe on d2, e1, d1, like from a distance. Of course, there will be many exceptions. Now, after e4, if I have to tell you, if I ask you what are the 4 top moves from black side, what are these top 4 moves? Exactly. E5, C5, C6, and E6. And even there, if we categorize, E5 and C5 will come at top. Then it will be E6 and C6. So E5 and C5 we understand. But think about E6. So I'm getting the center. Black plays D5. Once again, I want you to delete all your chess knowledge and look at the position and tell me by common sense what feels most natural move that you want to play. Yes, E5. Absolutely. I don't care about knight C3. I think it's still it has some sort of chess knowledge. If I'm looking at the position, I would think about E5 with one simple explanation. I have better center, more space, and you have a bad bishop. So how black is justifying French defense? What is the justification here? So no matter whether you know the moves or not, you should know very basic thing like why attack on d4. We can give one justification here. We can say, look, in order to have this pawn protected, you need this. So I'm attacking this. Now, you need a pawn here, so you will have to play c3. So White says, okay, I'll play c3. So what? I will, start developing, and I'll say, how are you developing this bishop? One explanation among different others. We can stop here, saying that black says, yes, my bishop is bad. But how do you develop these two? And that is his counter. This is his argument that you cannot develop these two pieces easily. Okay, if you want to play something like knight a3 or something, then already I am trying to say, yes, you have more space, but I'm giving some sort of compensation. Yeah, bishop d3, bishop d7. Now I'm threatening to take the pawn. Then we enter the theory. Of course, you can sacrifice the pawn. There are other things, but I'm saying this is the justification. Likewise, let's move to Sicilian. Is this good? No. Why not? Because take, and knight c6, right? But think about this. We are not okay with this, but we are completely fine to play this. So we are okay with this, but we are not okay with this. Exactly. No knight c6. So it is not about it would be wrong to say that we don't want queen in the center. We want our queen in the center, provided it cannot be attacked. Right? Likewise, okay, I got some questions like why not c3? You can play different things. But here already, okay, I can say that, hey, you know what? I am a pawn up, you have center, but I have justification. There are other moves like d5 or even d3, claiming that you will not have knight c3. So these are again different arguments. Likewise, if you look at e4, c3 and delete all the chess knowledge, what moves comes to your mind? Why is this natural? Exactly. C3 is more natural, right? Because we want to take the center. After C3, what are the two top moves for black? No, E5 is not the move. D5 and knight F6. Now, again, look at this funny thing. We are okay with this, but we say E4, D5, we are not okay. Because no knight C3. So same position, this we are okay. Likewise, E4, C5, C3, knight F6 we are okay. Because we are saying compared to Alekhine, you don't get the entire center because my pawn is on c5. So everything has a logical conclusion. Another very illogical opening, like if you, let's say, you have just learned the rules, somebody explained you what is center and everything, and then they say, you know what, Kasparov, Fischer, Anand, Carlsen, all the top players play Nadov. If you think, if you explain this to someone who just learned chess, he or she will be like, wait a second, didn't you tell me that development is important? Didn't you just tell me that center is important? Why am I doing this? But seriously, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Controlling b5. Engines, okay. And then the funny thing is, now even these moves are possible. It's not to prepare b5. If black's next move would be b5, then we are very happy. Then we play a4, sorry, a4, b4, knight d5. This is actually great. To push e5. Now, first of all, e5 in itself looks ugly. What about this square? What if I bring the knight here? What is the argument? Argument is this knight cannot reach this square easily. If white could play knight f5, this will be end of the story, but white cannot. This is very important. And any other square you pick, like if you go here, I'll kick. If you go here or here, it's really far away. And if you put it here, then I will ask, how do you intend to get this? So why they do not play e5 in this position? Bishop b5 check. Exactly. This is the point. Now knight bd7, then I get my knight quickly to this square. And if you play this, then I can say again, you know what? I can, at least I got my bad bishop out. This is what happened in candidates. Yeah, this was the first game by Hikaru. So that's one of the reasons they play a6. Also, some of you said idea is e6. Yes, that's also true. Can you tell me what is the strongest move after e6 here? g4. Yes, g4. Very quickly to play g5 and attack. So that's why a6, black says, I might play this later. Like, for example, if you play this, now I can play e6. Now, if you go g4, then I'll play e5. And here is the difference. You played bishop e3, so there is no knight e3. Again, there is big lines, white can sacrifice the piece and so on. But I am saying, no matter what opening you play, I'm completely okay if you decide to play e4 g6, e4 knight f6, but you should be able to explain to yourself what are the ideas, why are you playing for? Why did I give such a big lecture even before starting the game? So e4 c6, Caro-Kann. What is the main line here? d4, d5. Once again, if we delete all our knowledge, what is the first move comes in our mind? e5, absolutely. And here, black's argument is, you know what? I will play French defense, but your pawn is weak. So this is the main concept. I have played pretty much everything in Caro-Kann. This game, I decided to play two knights defense. What is the concept of two knights? Again, for me, it's very, very important. Whatever line I play, either I don't play this. If I play, I'll be able to explain you. This is not just development. There is a very subtle idea also. For example, if I compare with this line, one of the main moves is bishop f5. Attacking here, you play knight g3, black plays bishop g6. You can play h4, black will play h6. Black will hide the bishop here, and he will play e6. And again, he will say, I have this white square pawn, my bishop is on h7, and okay, the bishop is not bad. . What is the difference with knight f3? Here you cannot do the same. Now if you play this, I will play here. You'll play this. H4, H6. What move white has? White did not play D4 but played knight F3. This allows him to play which move? Knight E5. Yes, very good. Bishop H7. Make another strong move. Not D4. Even more active. Not bishop C4. Even stronger than bishop C4. You will play bishop C4, but one move later. Knight F7 is not good enough. Queen H5. Queen F3 was knight F6. I see your point. You wanted some sort of queen B3 like Morphy, yeah? But there will be queen D5 at right moment. Maybe after knight F6 and this, or maybe direct. But queen H5. Because now queen D5, there is bishop C4. So G6 is obligatory. And now what do? Yes. Now you play bishop C4. E6, queen E2. So this is a trap. I mean, I won some games, I don't know, when I was maybe 7 years old or 8 years old. Back then I was playing this. So of course, black doesn't play like this. So black plays knight F6. In this game, my opponent played knight F6. I played queen E2. Very logical. Okay. Let's see your typing speed. Okay. Typing speed. Come on, guys. Good. Yeah, knight D6. Other games, there were some rapport games. I'm pretty sure there was some rapport games. Oh my goodness, look, there are 42 games. What was the rapport game? There was some. I know what. Wait. Rapport game was this. This was rapport game from some tournament. Yeah, rapport was Politican Cup 96 minutes. Okay. Yeah, 42 players fell for this trap. Yes. Hey, why did I lost my game? Yeah, stop game. Okay. So anyway, my opponent didn't play this. It's a classical match, and my opponent is 2600 plus player. So he took and played knight d7. So he is giving an argument. Your queen is here. I will attack your queen. I will get my bishop out. So I knew this is the move, and there is one variation which I prepared. I knew this for quite some time actually. This was also somebody kept their audio open for a second. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, by the way, I see some videos on, and it would be great. I mean, all of you can keep your videos on. I really like to see all of you. It's a choice. But usually I feel better to see you all. Oh, look at the class now. It looks so much more lovely. Why don't you do this all the time? You should do this all the time. It's so good. I mean, think about my point of view. Otherwise, I'm just looking at the screen. Now I get to see all these faces. Very nice. Hello. Great. It doesn't spotlight the board. What do you mean it doesn't spotlight the board? You have to just change that in your screen, maybe. Yeah. Okay. So what happened here was I had a preparation based on very simple logic. I played C3. Can anybody explain me what is the idea of C3? Why was this move chosen? Okay, first of all, what is the normal move here? Yeah, I already got the correct answer. The normal move would have been D4. Exactly. D4 would have been normal move. But C3 is a prophylaxis against knight f6. So after knight f6, our idea is very clear. Queen c2. Exactly. Why I kept the queen on c2? Yeah, it stops bishop f5, and I'm saying I'll play d4 and bishop d3. This is the idea. So basically, I'm just stopping bishop f5, e6 setup. I don't want this setup. If you play, yeah, exactly. If you play g6, very good question. If you play g6, now I will claim that your bishop here will not have this retreat. I'll put my knight here, I'll get the rook here, bishop here. Your bishop doesn't have a good square. If I ever attack this somehow, it will have to go back. It's not much. Isn't there a e5 break? Yeah, knight h4 earlier. Why not queen b3? When queen b3 you want? That's also possible. Absolutely. Queen b3 here is also possible. Nothing wrong here. My opponent played e6. How do you see this move? What do you think about this move? Very good. Very good. I mean, at least most of you. Closes the bishop. So the first thing I want you to understand, whenever you make a move, if you make a move like this, you should have a justification. Like play e4, a6 if you can give a proper justification. In most likely, you will not be able to give any justification. So don't play this, right? So if you do not get anything in return, don't compromise. Don't compromise like this. It's a bad move. It doesn't matter how which strong player is playing this. You have a bad bishop. I get better center. And in return, you don't have any argument. Okay, very good question. Why not bishop g4? Tell me why not bishop g4? 95, exactly. So what do you think can be a move that will fight on equal terms and condition as black? Okay, g6 is one. Queen c7, yes, possible. Okay, here I'll give you one suggestion. We want to play e5, we want to play bishop f5. Now what move comes into your mind? Queen d5 is one. Yes, that's one of the moves. Absolutely. What is the other move? And these are actually the strongest move in the position. Fighting with equal terms and condition. My opponent played e6, d4. Now you'll be surprised to see that black's next move is a mistake. Pretty serious. I would not say huge mistake, but it is a mistake. Bishop e7. Use your common sense, use your logic. Tell me, why is this a mistake? Why am I criticizing a move? Yeah, very good. Passive. That's one thing. Second thing, if I would ask you, what is black's two problem in the position? Knight e5 is still not a problem. Yeah, light bishop is one. Another. King, I don't think still is a problem, because I think it's equal. Like he will also castle, I'll also castle. What is the other problem? Center control. Very good. So this and this, which means black should prepare what? What is priority here? c5. Exactly. c5 or e5. But e5, it would be great if you can play, but feels wrong. Like feels e5 will take more time. So if you put engine says this, and it makes perfect sense. You are trying to address the problem. It's not always you have to go by routine. You have to understand what is the current problem. The immediate problem is center and bishop. Or if you want to develop the bishop, at least make it active. But I think it's smart idea not to develop it immediately. Sorry, not to develop it immediately, so that you get it in one tempo. Black played bishop e7, bishop d3. Black made a bad move, which doesn't seem bad at first sight. What did he play? Yeah, others. Yeah. Okay, now many one. Rohit, Vishwata, yes. Castle, Ridhima, yes. Castle. What does playing against the pieces mean? Okay, that's a good question. Okay, Amartya, tell me against which piece I'm playing here. Bishop on c8, absolutely. And you will see how it works in the game. So, both these moves, it is not addressing this and this. Now, actually, I did not play the strongest move, although the idea is right. With the strong move, the Indian evaluation is like +1. It's like really, really good. Yagna, that's the move I played. It's very, very logical. So, just first one question. Where do we want? Where do we want to go? This is very important. Yeah, long castle. Yeah. Okay. Exactly. We should go for attack. But let's not forget that if we start too quickly, he can break. He is actually ready to break. So I played bishop g5, which is according to Indian, it's not the strongest. He wants bishop on f4 because he again wants to stop this kind of ideas. But bishop g5 is not such a bad move. h6. What do we play? If you play bishop g5, you should go for this. Yeah, the Shahan, yes, right? Let's also wait for others. Yeah. Vinotavan, Rajiv, yes. Others, P. What's the full name? I'm just getting chat sent by T. Yeah, h4. So bishop h4, I don't want. I mean, if the bishop, look, here is the conclusion. Which diagonal is better? Here the bishop is there. So clearly f4 diagonal is better. Then why did I choose bishop g5? The point is I'm attacking this. He has to play h6. So I am provoking some weakness. And all I want is this. Then the question becomes, why am I not taking this? But argument is, if I can play h4, if I can prolong this decision, and anyway he can never take, right? He'll get mated there. Why not to play h4? As simple as that. My opponent played b5. Here, once again, knight e5 was the way to go. But I took some time and I thought, why not to castle long? First, let's see the game, then maybe we'll come back to this position. I played long castle. My opponent played bishop e7. Now, before you suggest a move, I want to ask you something. What is the stockfish evaluation? Stockfish evaluation here with 95, it's like plus 1.7 or something. Of course, it's ridiculously high. Long castle, bishop b7. Now, this is a very important moment. Before you answer, I want you to first tell me, do you think white's advantage is long lasting? Like, can we take all the time in the world, or we should be energetic? Yeah, it's dynamic. We have to be energetic. Absolutely. So, from the very beginning, I was calculating a move. So, and this is one habit I always had, that no matter how ridiculous the move looks, if it's a direct move, I will calculate that move. What are the direct moves here? Like bishop h7 also, it will take 1 millisecond maybe. I will think about that. After that, what else? No, not rook e1, not rook h3. Bishop f6 is one. Yes. Bishop h6, exactly. So for me, this is always a move. No matter what, I'll calculate this. Bishop h6, g h6. What is the move that comes to mind? Now I want to attack this pawn. No, I just want to attack this pawn. Yeah. Queen d2. Yeah. What black must play now? King g7. And now you suddenly think, hey, you know what? If my rook was on h3, I would just win the game. So that is how rook h3. It's not just random rook h3. It's not just rook h3, I'm bringing another piece to attack. No, rook h3, I'm actually now threatening this. You play c5, I'll take it. You take, here you have a choice. You can play queen d2. And if you want to play more direct, okay, check, queen d2, threatening mate, knight g8. What is the first move comes in mind that you should calculate? No, not queen f4. Yeah, rook g8, absolutely. Rook g8 here takes. f5 is forced. Okay, you minimum have draw, but also. Yeah, black can take bishop g2, but black is completely collapsing. Check, take the pawn, here g6. Otherwise, there are many, many ways to win. Like, just to give you an idea, or even, yeah, let's say even here, or actually here, I can even take this. But this is not the only move. There are many other ways to. None of this happened. Of course, my opponent is not going to allow bishop h6. He played queen d5. Here, and here. What do we do? Still bishop h6. Rook d h1. Not, yeah, bishop h7. Oh, knight e5. Knight e5 is also interesting. Knight e5 is possible. Bishop h6, I was thinking. I was considering this and to play queen d2. He will play queen h5. Then knight e5. I do have great attack. But I was like, wait, do I need this? So let's take a step back. What is black threatening? What is black's threat? Queen a2. Now let's pause a little bit. After queen a2, is it end of the world? Are we like getting mated immediately? It's just one single queen. Remember the first argument that if it's a war game, okay, just one queen came, nothing is going to happen. I have so many pieces around it. So again, common sense. Maybe I can play bishop h6, but why not to start the attack? When I played bishop g5, h6, I saw many players were saying bishop f6. Why were you saying bishop f6, gf6? What was the reasoning behind it? You wanted to do this, right? I guess you wanted to do this. I mean, why else would you give the bishop? So why not to do the same here? Takes g4. So if you take here, I'll play g5 and take here. Black played g6. What is black threatening? Black has a strategic threat which will be very, very annoying. You saw me in the French league, Amar to Kumar, like you physically saw me, you were there. You saw the games, okay, online. Yeah, bishop g7. Black is threatening bishop g7, and then you will never be able to open up the king side. Yes, Arjun and I were playing in the same team. So, yeah, g5, absolutely. No time to relax here. g5 takes, bishop g7. If bishop g5, I will move the king, I'll bring the rook, and I'll sack here. Very straightforward. Really, nothing can be done. Bishop g7. Now, this is a very important moment. What do we do? First, tell me what is the first move you will calculate. Okay, rook h8 is not working. What is the next? Yeah, bishop g6. Yes, this is from French league, right? So bishop g6, f g6, queen g6. What is our problem? Main problem, like which will stop the analysis immediately. I don't even want to say rook f3. Rook f3 is possible. Yeah, queen f5. Exactly. Yeah, queen f5 just stops the argument. We can play some rook h1, but there are two issues here. Like when we see this position, there is this, there is also this, which means who is the main culprit here? Which piece is bothering us in this position? Not rook, queen, this queen. Yeah, it's getting controlling both squares. Get back to the first position. What move do you want to play? Exactly, bishop e4. Knight e5 is also possible. It's not, you will still have a great position. But bishop e4 forces him to go back. Because now if you play queen a2, I will simply checkmate. Next, I'll play rook h1, rook h8. You cannot do anything about it. You have to give the queen. Clear? Like really no moves. Just rook h1, rook h8 is coming. So black played queen d6. Let's continue our attack. What do we do? Well, bishop g6 is an option, but let's not forget there could always be check, which will be extremely annoying. But what is the rush? Yeah, rook h1. Knight e5 is also possible again, but it's possible. You can play this and then still continue the attack with rook h1. But I thought, why not rook h1? So now I'm threatening bishop g6. Rook d8. What do we do now? So if bishop g6, f g6, queen g6, we are threatening this check, right? After bishop g6, black can play queen f4 check. What is wrong with king b1 now? Yeah, take, and queen f5 check. But it doesn't bother us. We can play knight d2. Take, and black has to resign. Nothing to be done. Bishop g6 is fine. Bishop g6, black would play this, and black will play c5. Are you completely sure about this position? It looks great. We are pawn up, we can attack. Everything is fine. However, there is one question which we forgot to ask in the initial position. Who can tell me? What is the question that we forgot to ask? And if you have done some of my classes, you know that this question is mandatory. Yes, exactly. What is my opponent going to do? What is the threat? Let me flip the board. What are you threatening? You cannot play c5. Okay, you will probably try to open up the position. Now let's do this one more time. When I played bishop g6, queen f4 check was the issue. So, okay, just I played king b1. Strongest move in the position, by the way. Absolutely strongest move. I'm just saying, please make a move. Show me what you're going to play. There is no move. Like, yeah, profile axis. So rook h4 is also possible to stop this. But then my argument to the reason why I'm against rook h4 is when he will take this, he will play c5. And then this guy is not protected. So king b1. Let king f8. What do we ask? What is he threatening? What does he want? That's it. You got the move. That's right, Arman. Yeah, king e7 is a threat, so stop it. We don't, again, bishop g6 will play c5. We can take bishop g6 whenever we want. He cannot do anything about it. Rook h7. I will take, like, you cannot stop this. And now played queen c7. So now that everything is done, now I decided to calculate bishop g6. So I took, it took. But this I had seen already. My next move is very important. Why I cannot play queen g6? Yes, 95 happened in the game. I mean, it's very important to stop queen f7. By the way, I got one question, that is why not e5 here? Indeed, why not e5 here? I think I was planning for this. Take everything and then take on g6. Completely collapsing. So he played queen c7 and now bishop c6. fg6, knight e5. So he played c5. Nobody moves. If you can sacrifice the queen, but the problem is it's collapsing anyways. So knight e5, c5. Only one threat. Nothing else has changed. So just improve the rook. Knight g6 I rejected, giving the same logic. I can do it whenever I want. Can you hear me, guys? Hi. Yeah, okay, great. So I can take knight g6, but he'll play king g8 or maybe king e8. But I don't need this. He is anyway not moving. So can black play rook d7? Yeah, rook d7, I guess I'll take. Or I don't know, rook d7. Maybe I can first take here. There are so many moves that I'm slightly spoiled now. Maybe just take and take on g6, just to keep it very simple. So he saw it is completely lost. So he decided to allow me a very beautiful checkmate. So first it's rook f4 check, king g8. Now yeah, exactly. Queen g6, and he played all the way until the mate here. So now it's mate in 2. Queen f7, king h7, rook h4, mate. It's funny, like now if we look at the game from one more time, black didn't do any blunder actually. Like if I explain slightly differently, okay, black brought the knight, he pushed the pawn, he castled, and then when he saw kingside attack is coming, he tried to play in queenside, but it did not work out. Already here it's very difficult. But you see, if you understand things in a broader sense, then it's possible to even criticize move like e6, because you are making some compromise without gaining something. There has to be a good negotiation. We do negotiation everywhere, right? Like if you do something, you should also get something in return. And e6, you are compromising on something, but you're not getting anything in return. So why should you do this? You should not do that. All right, so we have a choice now. We have like 7 minutes. We can quickly go through another game. We can do some question answer session. Uh, I don't know. I can do some puzzle rush. So give me some choice. What do you want to do? Okay, I got two puzzle rush and another game. Simul is impossible. Okay, let's do some puzzle rush and finish. Let me see. Because game might actually take some time. But with my kind of internet connection, I don't know how it will be, but looks like it's fine now. 3 minutes, 5 minutes. 5. Okay, 5. Let's do 5. Okay, now probably I'll not read the chat, but uh, maybe I'll. Okay, let's get started. At least I'll banter. 3, 2, 1. Rook d1 mate. Queen e8, rook e8 mate. Queen d1 mate. What's the target? What is this? Rook d8, rook a8, rook b8 mate. Check, mate, mate. Queen f4 mate. Queen f7, queen f8. Rook g2. I also have lags. I noticed that my internet connection is not ideal for puzzle rush. That's mate. So here I take. This is knight g3 and queen h1. What do I do here? Rook c8. No, this looks weird. Okay, rook c8 and queen rook c3. That should be rook h8, rook g8, rook g7, mate. Knight d5, discovered. Check, and queen f7. I'm not reading chats, guys. So I don't know what you are saying. Queen h5, queen g4 is mate. What? I cannot even understand the position. What is going on here? Okay, rook b3 and bishop b1 and knight c2 mate. Okay, I have to push the pawn, I have to push the pawn, I have to push the pawn, I have to go here and take and take. Some checkmate. Bishop f6 mate. What is this? Bishop b4, bishop d2, and take on d5. Knight g2 mate. And my mouse skill is also so bad. Queen h5 check. Take. Queen f2 mate. Queen f2. That's how I got mated. Pick up the rook. Rook a2 mate. Oh, what is this? Check. Wait. Help me. Rook f1 check. Okay, rook f1 check I have to give. No, 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 no. That was bad. I should have paused. bishop f8, bishop g7, and bishop h8, and just c3. So here. Okay, so rook h1. Do I give rook h8? No, doesn't make sense. Not back. Take e4. I have to play this, and play this. Oh, come on. What is this? Okay, I have to take the bishop. Take it and then take the knight. I can play this. 6, 7. Knight d4 I have to take, I guess. Queen d4 I have to take. Now where? Queen c3 feels logical. Okay, this is some knight e2, rook h2, check and take. Queen, bishop f7 is mate. What's this? Take on g, no, knight c6. And bishop f5. Queen g1, h4, and take. Okay. So where is the mate? Check and okay, this check I have to give. That's very sad. That's very sad. Oh, I should score at least how much? At least 55. ef6, f7, knight f7. G. Okay, g4 I have to play. Rook g7. Here I need to take king diagonal and push the pawn. Still only 45. Okay, queen f6 I have to play, right? King, and then put the king to f4 and think. Do I take? Oh, yeah, I have to take. What's this? Queen a3, rook f2. So slow. Okay, what is this? Queen c2 and rook a3 traps the queen, guys. This, what do I want? I want to do c7 and rook e5 and pretty much everything. So let's start with c7, take, and bishop f4, bishop c7. Don't even understand the position. So queen a7, king e6, and then what? Help me. Okay. What am I missing? Okay, this check I have to give.
Rook e8. Rook e8.
Rook e8 is pretty. Okay, I think it's bishop f5, queen f5, rook e8, some sort of mate. Okay, I'll take the chance. Yeah, rook e. Oh wait, yeah, rook e8 and queen b6 was mate. So here rook b. That's bad. That's really bad. 50 is really bad. Can I do one more? We'll run out of. Okay, let's do one more.
I think you will score better this
Rook b1.
Guys, yeah, speak out. I think if you type anyway, I cannot hear you. So whatever you see, you should tell me. Right? Right? Queen h5, queen h7. Take. H5 mate. Knight e4 is mate. Guys, wait.
yeah,
Oi.
Check.
yeah.
Somebody keep. Guys, mute yourself. Speak only when you are talking. Otherwise, I am hearing my own voice. Rook f2. That's it. Take. What's this? Okay, I have to give this check. I guess check and check is mate. I don't even understand what's this. Oi.
It is funny. Extremely funny.
What's funny?
How you did that puzzle, it was funny. The mouse was.
Oh. I have to take rook g6, then I will
Yeah.
think. What am I missing? Rook c3. Oof.
Uh, queen takes knight. Wait, no. Knight g3.
Why was knight e2 a mistake? Okay, queen d8 is a mate.
Oh, wonderful.
Queen d6, queen
The
h6,
queen, yeah, queen.
and then
there.
this is.
Correct.
So do I play d2 or no? I have to take
No,
rook d6.
rook c1.
No, rook d6 and d2.
Oh.
Keep the queen. What is this? What's this? Queen e8, king d7.
Hey.
Oh, queen d6,
And queen
d7.
And then queen b1. And queen b8.
Queen f. Queen f5, knight f1, or what do I do? Queen f5, knight.
Yeah.
And,
Knight f1.
Yeah.
queen h3. Queen h3.
Oh, amazing.
Queen h, rook h,
Okay.
g3.
What is this?
Oh,
Rook.
knight b2. Knight b2. Knight b2.
No, we have to mate. Okay, I have to take this. But now what? Rook a2. Just that you are almost sabotaging. Okay, now let's play this and bishop e3. Now what do we do?
Rook h3, maybe.
Rook h3, king e2. I don't see what I am doing after that.
Rook h2.
No, the
Taking so much time. Yeah, rook h2 feels more logical, and rook f2. Thank you so much.
oh wow.
Oh, so many moves here. I don't even know what to play.
Bishop h3. Yeah, bishop h3. Bishop h3.
Are you sure? Rook
Yeah.
b3.
Yes. Rook f1.
I was not sure. I didn't say that.
Okay, take this first. And now take this. Again, I'm only in 50. So sad. c4, d5. Play.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you
Queen
scored better.
f5.
Queen of
Let's
5.
play. How many pieces are there?
Just take the pawn.
Oh.
I did so.
f6.
B2.
Maybe.
Just look at
f6 bishop e. You
Oh,
got
okay.
3 more. You got 3 more.
53. Okay. Today was not so great, but still something. My highest has been 60 so far.
Sir, just play a game.
Okay. Now wait. Let's see. Let me see the faces. Who told me what was that? Who told me bishop h3? Raise your hand. I want to see your face. Bishop h3. What was that? Let's actually solve that. Let's solve that, guys.
I did.
Okay, let's solve bishop h3. What
I
was it?
did. I
What?
said it.
So what did we miss here? Let's try to do this now. Okay, we'll do this one more time. So king f1. What did we miss? I was not sure. Like, do I play rook e8 or do I play
The rook e8.
rook f8? I was not. But he's also threatening this. Yeah. Bishop h3.
I think you should play
Rook f8. Rook. That's the answer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Because
I said it.
okay. Wait. Which
Why
one?
Why did
What?
you take on g5 for that puzzle?
Knight e2 check. Oh my goodness. I didn't even see this. I thought my king is here. Of course, it's knight h3. What am I doing? There's a check here. I was like automatically mate. And what is the last puzzle we could not solve? I had to play f6. So let's try to do this. But f6 is king g6. Yeah, that's what
I
I
think
thought.
bishop h3. I think it's bishop h3.
Oh,
Bishop h3.
yes. And king h7. Ah, no. Why not king h7? No, no. Check. Wait, what is this?
Yeah, f6. F6
And at the end king h7. At the end king h7.
f6 and taking pawn.
King h7.
No.
Guys.
No king h7.
Yes.
No, your rook is
Yes,
on
yes.
oh.
Yes, king h7.
Oh, you have g6.
That was G6.
Yeah.
How
This
does
was-
that? I don't know.
This was nice.
So
Okay.
just,
You guys wrote.
just do it again. I just wanted to play it again.
What do you want me to do?
Just do rush puzzles again.
One more.
Yes.
Okay, last but.
Okay.
No.
3 minutes.
Okay,
No.
last.
Yay. Can we do survival?
Let's at least try 55. Let's at least aim 55.
Sir, just
Yeah.
I
Look
do
here.
one.
I'm giving check.
Checkmate.
The queen.
Ah, there it is. Going to be trust. Okay.
Yeah.
I should get 40 above at least when I have 3 minutes. What is this? We should have saw.
So, wow, he solved it very fast, Papa. So,
This is so fast.
1 minute. So fast. I know.
Huh? that was a mouse click. That was really unfortunate.
Hey, you just did
That
a
was really
wrong.
unfortunate. I wanted to play queen g6.
You did a wrong button in the beginning.
What is this?
Bishop d2. You did. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Sir, do you like
I
mouse?
think it makes it confusing to suggest moves when you're literally spamming.
Look.
Look, check.
Okay.
Yeah, look.
P, yes.
Oh, come on.
Look at 3.
No, he
Hold on.
tricked
Was
me
made
with
in one.
You did it.
8
Look at
queen.
3 was made. Why did you do this?
No, because he tricked me with 8 queen.
Oh, sir, just.
Yeah.
What's this? We have
What
to wait.
This one was very,
Yeah. To pick up the rook.
Okay,
this one
wait.
very bad.
Let me
Very-
go.
So, knight takes.
So the thing.
Mate.
So take the bishop.
But now I cannot even play as fast because there is no time. I have sorry,
Sir,
strikes are gone.
No lines left. Queen a check.
What queen h8?
I didn't why. So
Knight h8. Oh.
so bishop takes g4.
And queen.
Like
Yeah.
oh.
I am
Rook
I just-
takes the
Very-
rook.
Six.
Yeah,
Four,
rook
three,
takes.
one. Take that.
Yeah, no.
Take
Take it.
Take that. Queen take 5. Arre. Wow.
I just became very smart.
Do it fast. You just
How? But I
Knight.
also
Knight g3.
Fine.
Wait, what?
I have to take this. I don't know. Yeah.
I think the sacrifices very
Yeah.
Rook c1.
You take the pawn. Now take
Take the
queen
pawn.
takes d4.
Take it. Rook.
Yeah.
But wait, no, but maybe should I? Maybe I
Take the
should
knight.
take
Take the knight.
and not play.
Yeah, take the knight. And
Super.
now the queen.
What is
No.
this?
Knight. Okay.
Okay. Take it. Oh yeah. I like to play.
Queen takes c5. Queen takes c5.
Queen b6. Queen
Yeah.
b6. Queen b6. Oh no. Not queen b6.
Cannot be- It has to be this check. No.
Yeah.
49.
Okay.
Lost.
Last.
Today.
No, I cannot-
One.
I-
Go.
No,
I cannot end on 49. This is very clear. I cannot end on 49. This is just too much.
You
Why did it
use 53. How are you saying that you cannot score 49?
49 I cannot. Yeah, I cannot stop on 49. This is very, very clear to me.
What do you
But
mean? What do you mean? You just
it was excellent.
53.
But 53 is still reasonable.
So
I mean,
do you want to just
Yeah,
reach
take
your
up the-
highest score?
Take the
That-
rook and then
60?
you queen.
What
Queen
happened?
f7. Okay,
No,
no.
no, no. It has to be queen f5.
Queen,
Queen x.
it-
No, no, queen f5.
you were just keeping the queen in the path of knight.
Queen f6. No, queen f3 I meant.
Rookie one check. Yes, Yabi.
Yes. Pick up the bishop. Then
Why was that? This rook was hanging. No, I'm
we can
rushing.
revisit it.
I'm rushing a bit.
Rookie one. Just do it calmly.
Easy peasy.
Okay, now I will do calmly. Fine. But what? Rook d4? No, yeah, e7 is
Yeah.
protected.
After we 8 seconds, then I won the match because I was
E7 is protected. This is mate.
just play calmly.
Rook h1.
Whatever you
Knight
want.
d4, queen d2 is mate. Queen f1 I have to take. I'll not think. Rook c8, rook c7 is mate.
Very well.
Now,
Also,
what? King c3, king c3,
Rook
bishop.
h1. Rook h1.
Rook h1 is
Rook
king
h1.
b3.
King
No, rook
C3.
Rook h1.
No. This.
Yes. Yes, you did it.
Knight f5.
Queen h6. Queen h6.
Queen
Queen
f6, king
f6.
g8, king g8.
Knight f5, then queen
F6,
f6.
knight F5.
Knight f5. Knight f5.
Knight f5, f6.
Knight f5.
Yay!
Nice.
Queen F6 first. Queen F6.
Nice.
Why did you did it? You just have to think by yourselves.
Very true. Very, very true. Whoever said this, very, very true. Very, very, very true.
By yourself.
You,
Yes.
it will happen if you fail
One-
with others.
Guys, 100%. Everything that goes wrong in my game is my responsibility. Nobody's else.
I think you're ending on
b4, b4.
It'll be G4, G4. G4.
Wait.
h4.
No, take.
Yeah.
I can pick up. Take. Take the rook. Take the rook. Take the rook. Two bishops.
Yeah.
Give me one. Yeah. Knight h3. Okay. Knight g6. Knight g6. Oh. Knight g6. Knight g6. Yes. The last one was perfect. It's really bad.
Guys, okay, guys, you have two choices. I am going to do puzzle rush no matter what. You can stay on the call or you can quit the class.
You have done 3,000 puzzle rush.
Come on. I'm quitting this. Stop
Yeah.
this puzzle rush.
No, this is really,
Oh, I'm
This
leaving this. Enough class. Yeah. You can do it. You can do it. You can. I think we should all be on mute so we don't distract him. Yes, that's true.
I will not. But I will not.
When sir stops, only I'm going to stop too.
It's you just did a wrong mistake.
Oh, okay. Whatever happens, I'm stopping. Whatever happens now.
It's okay.
Even if I do 30, I will stop.
No. Just try.
Looks like I have to stop. As I don't know what is answer. Okay, I'll take this.
Take with rook. Oh.
Queen G4.
Queen G4, Rook G5.
Queen G4.
Take G. No. Take G3.
Queen G3? Maybe, or Bishop G3?
No.
Not Bishop. Okay, you can't play that.
Takes on B2 and that's on B5.
'97, maybe. Okay. Bishop G5. Okay.
Okay, Shashu. Last 48 seconds.
Knight C3. Knight C3. Knight F4. Queen take.
You can do it.
Something at least. At least not 49. Okay. That was fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for bearing with me.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye.
I have a question. Anyways, check out the games in the French league.
Yeah, it should be. You can just Google. You can just check it in Leeches or just Google French top 16 2024.
Okay.